Yes, yes, yes. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Vesta Angels Tarot. This is going to be a reading for March the 7th, 2025. I hope everybody is well. So, I am trying to squeeze in some time for you all. I have been very busy, and I know it's getting late, but I still got to wash and dry my hair before work in the morning. So, that don't go in here, or does it? Yeah, it does. All right, let's see what's going on. This is going to be just an energy check-in. We're going to do a title video most likely tomorrow. We need to do a Mercury goes retrograde. Um, we need to go a Mars that went to direct in Gemini. It's a couple of videos that we need to do. And also we got the eclipse that's going to be happening in Pisces. That will be Vedic sidereal, not tropical western. So, we got a couple of videos that we need to knock out, right? All right. Hey, Reese. Ooh, the heart chakra. Okay. Well, we love that at least coming in the upright. And these cards are very slippery. So, is there some decisions that some of you need to make about something? Yeah. Okay, because patience is falling in reverse. So somebody is getting on your nerves, or you're running out of patience, you're upset. I hope you're not cussing and fussing. We need to do a divine masculine reading, Miss Linda. I'm sorry. Hello, Miss Linda. What's the weather like up there in New York? Okay, so we got temperance in reverse. Y'all know I'm still watching Supernatural. So this is Castiel. Okay. Um, um, I'm almost finished with Supernatural though. I think I got one more season. You said the weather is okay. Is it still cold or snowing or what? I know we've been having freezing temperatures the past couple of days down here, but in the next couple of days it's supposed to be back into the late 60s, mid 70s again, like it was week before last. So, and then a couple of weeks before that, we had snow and a flood type of waters. And then just the other day, we went through, what, about 4 days or so ago, we went through a tornado watch. Oh, it's 50 degrees. Okay, so it's about the same like it is down here. Um, the past 2 nights, we've had a freeze warning overnight. Oh, it gave us two. Should we take these or should I reshuffle? Y'all decide. I also feel with the heart chakra and patience in reverse, something is coming across to me like you don't want to revisit something. Okay. Now we all know when Mercury goes retrograde, which I think is, you said take them. Okay. Move. Another heart in the picture. Ooh, good call, Reese. And new beginnings, the Fool card, the number 0. Talking about Pisces energy, huh? Okay, good call, Reese, because I sure was going to put them back. Like I was saying, though, before we turn these two over, the heart chakra with patience in reverse, something is still coming across to me that you may not want to revisit. Like you don't want to have to redo it again. You don't want to have to pay attention to it again. Um, I'm also hearing like you don't want to reapply words to a situation again. Yeah, great call, Reese. Um, because we need all the good news we can get, right? Because we got so many shifts that are coming between now and June. Really between now and May, but really between now and June. We're going to be having a lot of shifts, and it's going to be very what word do I want to use? Um, because I don't want to put like fear or devastation, but it's going to be a hard type of shift, transformation, transition, you know, which knowing what you need to do and applying yourself, already seeing the food card over here, with the energy of actually moving through it. You get what I mean? I feel that anything that we see in the readings between now and June, I feel that you're ready for it. The food card, the move card here. I also feel that you're ready. Your heart is ready to move on with, to explore, to try something new, to have new beginnings. And you're coming from a lot of situations, and also a lot of people may have had or having devastations, um, traumas, conflicts, challenges. But that's on everybody's life journey, okay? Some more harder and worser than others. Um, but that's part of the trial. That's part of the journey. Um, it's a lot of things in our life that we don't ask for, but is put upon our plate that we have to deal with. But it is some things that we chose to want to deal with, and still, understanding that from your heart chakra and understanding it, learning it, healing from it. And now you're kind of like, I'm ready to move on. Now, also looking at the patience card in reverse, it's kind of like, hey, things can't really get no worser than some of the things that have happened to me in my life. Um, or talking in the present tense for some of you, and it's just time. It seems like I'm also hearing that it's time that you understand to write a new chapter. Okay. Now, people have said that and have, people say that, people hear it, but you have to want to feel it. You have to want to move with it, right? You have to want to grab that pen, pull out that keyboard, pull out a pencil, um, pull out a gel marker, okay? I like the fruit scented kind, and just begin to write, okay? Because you write your own chapters in your life. So I feel that the more that you're understanding and you see it now, especially based on a lot of things that we see that are unfolding in this world and also in the particular country, city, and state that you live in, you're understanding through the heart chakra how important life is, how important your life is. And nobody can do your own new beginning but you. It don't matter what your external things that's going on around you. You're more in the understanding that you are in control of your world. Okay? Please remember also, don't let external circumstances change you, and that it makes you change yourself, where it puts more implications on yourself and in your life. I feel that that is the huge message for today. Okay? So, we got material harvest in reverse, which I feel is like the nine of cups. Material, no, nine of pentacles. Okay. You see the hands that are open for receiving. You see the highlighted halo around and behind the crown here. But it's something here that will be some changes. You see the foundation and achievements. This is going to be like the Four of Wands in reverse. And we also see this in reverse, which is sadness and isolation, uh, which is good. Okay. And we got the sacral in the upright. So that also tells me that it's going to depend on your imagination and your creativity. okay, on how you go about. Oh, look at this. We got sacral, mental conflict in reverse, and then look up under there. Another sacral in the upright. Y'all know these are two different decks. So we got two sacrals almost coming behind each other in the upright. Okay? Like I was saying already, coming out of mental conflict, two of swords. Um, and beginning your new adventure, beginning to write your new chapter because your book is not closed. Yes, your book is not closed. It's up to you to create your own fun, your own joy, your own happiness. Choose who you want to be around, what you want around your life. Um, Taking yourself, out of isolation here and jumping into your beginning, right? And as you do that, we're also preparing for, it goes like, yeah, that's right. We're also preparing ourselves, new beginning, for this material harvest. Now, for a lot of us, it will be material things. Some people it will be a car. Some people, it will be a move. It can be a new apartment. It could be a Winnebago, a trailer. It can be a home. Okay. It also can be this year, some of you, material harvest and foundation, it will be that you will be remodeling your home or redecorating your home, adding on to your existing home, like a shed or an addition to your house, creating like an extra room, um, adding a story, like one or two extra stories to your home. That's a lot more economical to do instead of going to buy another home with more rooms, right? So if you got the means to do so and you got the land and you can get the permit, add on to your home, right? Instead of selling that and then trying to move and buy a whole nother house. Um, Keep trying to invest into the things that you already have. Also, I'm seeing like to repurpose material harvest. Like I said, I also see some people this year, you're going to be able to add to your home. So, this will be new materials like new mattress, new sofa, a couple of extra TVs, changing the decor in your home. It don't have to be a lot. You can just go to your favorite store, right? And change the color in your room. Um, Add some pictures, some pillows, new comforters. So I also see that as the material harvest. Um, but like I say, it's some new foundations within your life and also the people that you are dealing with. You said, wow, management is remodeling. Wow, good. Yeah, because y'all know if I see it, I have to say it. So, y'all know I read cards differently than some people. So, um, but that's what I'm getting off of this. Also, some people, if you have had somebody that is living with you, maybe a family member, a lover, I do see, unfortunately, that separation. Okay, I do see a separation that is coming. This person will be moving or leaving out, separating, divorce, okay, or some type of breakup. Now, this will make you feel uncomfortable at first, um, because maybe for some of you, this person may have helped you at one point of time with finances, but you're going to be okay. hmm And in the heart, you know you're going to be okay. Some of you are awaiting and wanting this separation because in your heart you have already ran out of patience for some of you and you're ready to move on. Some of you also see with the Fool card down there, you understand and you know that you probably could have been doing a lot better by yourself instead of entrapping yourself in a sense of false achievement and making of trying to make a foundation with this person you're dating or living with and or unfortunately married to. Now, I'm not advocating divorce. I'm just reading the cards. Okay, and that may not be for everybody what I'm saying, but sometimes, it's not the marriage, it's the person you chose to marriage. So, and I had to come to terms with that myself, because I was previously married to my son's father, but I had to learn for me not to be scared and to hate marriage because it didn't work out, because it was who I chose. It was a person who I chose who wanted to still keep to the streets instead of create a foundation and achievement. So, I'm not going to put that on marriage, but a lot of people will say, I hate marriage and all this because their marriage didn't work out. But marriage didn't do anything to you. It's who you chose to have that union with. Yes? Okay. But, everybody got different ways of looking at things. But I'm just saying that to help you to look through your heart to understand that union is not a bad thing. It's who we choose to have a union with. So let that be the remake of a purpose of your next chapter and chapters in your life. Yes? Okay. So, Fool card, Pisces. Right now, it's a 50-50. Whatever this move is, a move that will be moving through your sacral, giving you the strength, the courage, and the willpower to make this bold move. Now, it may not even be relationship. Some of you are not even thinking about that. Where is my? It can also be a bold move. Like I said about moving, buying a new car. Also can be traveling, traveling to a new space, um, moving in a new direction, a new state. Also can be trying a new relationship and or dating. Um, Beginning a new job, career, maybe in something that you have not done. I know a lot of people is and will continue to lose jobs and be fired. This not the first time, and it ain't gonna be the last. So, people are so devastated right now about being people been being fired for a long time now. Okay, I mostly quit my jobs. I don't never get fired, but because I'm always the food card. I'm always literally a lot of time jumping from job to job, because I use my sacral a lot, so I get bored. I get bored very easily in the jobs that I choose, because I quickly learn them. I do very well and exceptional in them, and then I get bored and I'm ready to try something else and to do something new. So yeah, I'm one of those employees where you're lucky to keep me for a year. You're lucky to have me 6 months. The longest I've been at a job is probably 5 years, and that was with Amazon, and that was because I really loved it. I loved all the co-workers. It was very fun to do. I kept getting promoted, all the way up to like a slash floor manager, from starting out as a scanner within those 5 years. I kept getting awards or accolades, like certificates, um, being one of the fastest scanners, having a high scan rate, and things like that. Um, I was winning TVs and gift cards and all type of stuff. So during the year that I was working for Amazon, Jeff Bezos took very good care of his employees. So I don't know about now, but in the year like 2014, 15, oh, it was real good then. So that's the longest I ever stayed at a job, was 5 years there. Um, But anyway, I still see that some of you will be going in a new direction. And I don't really feel that a lot of you actually see how far yet that you will be transitioning. I don't really see that right now. You may have a little couple of glimpses of it, but I don't think you really know how much that you're about to transition. You're about to go in a whole new direction. I see from this, you're about to have a lot of new experiences if you allow them to um, be professed in your life. Yes? Okay. Mm. Speaking of that, King of Wands to the Knight of Swords. So, and I feel that I was just going to say this. I feel for some of you, this person that will be trying to contact you to see how you doing, what's going on in your life because of Mercury retrograde in 12th house, and also because Mars is direct in Gemini, third house of Mercury, or mercurial energy. Um, some of you with the Patience card in reverse is why this Queen of Swords is coming out. Because it's kind of like, hey, I wish you would have came a little faster. Knight of Swords. I wish you would have tried to contact me or to do something or to rush back in more quickly than now. Okay? And that particular now can be when is Mercury going retrograde? Yeah, the 15th. So some of you, it may happen before the 15th, or it may start around the 15th and carry on until Mercury goes back direct, right? And when is that going to be? I don't know if Mercury is going to. No, it's not. I don't have. Okay. So Mercury may stay retrograde up until from March until July. I don't know that for sure, but I don't have the cutoff date of when Mercury goes back direct. But it is going to go retrograde again July the 18th. Okay? So, I will be doing a Mercury retrograde and I'll find out what's the cutoff date between March the 15th and when it ends. But it will be also, like I said, going retrograde again in July, right? So that's why I was saying now, but it may not be your now right now. Okay? Um because first of all, it's not March the 15th yet. It's just March the 7th, right? And we know we have 7 days before Mercury goes retrograde and 7 days after of the energy already proceeding, right? Getting started, being implemented. So it may be happening or starting for some of you right now. It may, for some of you, depending on your personal chart, it may need for Mercury to be actually retrograde, like starting March 15th, 16th, 17th, 18th. You get what I'm saying? And for some of you, according to your personal chart, it may need to happen those last 7 days after Mercury go back direct. Okay? So, just depending on who you are in your personal chart, that's why I say some of you may tell this person, um, like, why you didn't come back faster? Why you didn't come back before my courage and my willpower, for my sacral energy, okay, which is my what? Gut instinct, which is my willpower, which is my courageous um, mindset, activity, my input, the the cause for me to now move, right? Or to push myself forward. I'm ready to be the go-getter. Why you didn't come back sooner? Because now, I don't. You're kind of upset, like I don't want to revisit this right now. I'm ready to move forward. I have some things that I have been thinking about. This is what you can say is some things that you already kind of pre-manifested or seen yourself doing, or that you're ready to apply yourself for. You're ready to put your concentration on something else. Um, Even if it's just you being happy that you're going to be remodeling or redecorating your house. So right now your mind can be like, okay, I want to buy this. I want to search for the great price. And you don't want to be distracted by something that somebody else didn't want to have time before, but they want you now to put your patience and your attention back on them. You get what I'm saying? And it's kind of like, no, I'm ready to move and to create new friendships, new partnerships. I'm ready to concentrate and do things about me and for myself, right? So, closer to Mercury retrograde, you'll understand what I mean. You see that? Queen of Swords, Five of Pentacles. It's kind of like you saying, hey, I can have a conversation, but if you're not truly talking about love, Queen of Swords, I don't want to talk. I don't want to revisit, like I was saying, Five of Pentacles. I don't want to revisit that hurt, that pain. I don't want to. I don't want to redo that. Especially when you know the person is coming in like a Knight of Swords because of mercurial energy. Because most of you can agree, whoever this person is from your past or your recent past, that's about the only time that they seem like they have the courage to come forward or to step towards you, right? Even because of their own sacral being ignited. They're now having the courage and the willpower. They could be a Virgo or a Gemini, or depending on where Mercury is being retrograded in what house in their chart, which gives them the strength, the courage, and the willpower to now have the courage to come towards you. But that's not your fault. And it shouldn't, if people want to do right, they should be doing right in the first place. Because we keep courage and willpower for the things that we love and that we want to keep around us every day, not just for a short time period. Um, and then people ghost you and pick little small arguments and things like that as a way of escapism. And they want time to pass by because it gives them time to do what they want and to give them freedom. hmm And then when things get dull and boring on their side and people that they're dealing with, because their other people will start getting interested in other people and other things, then this person wants to come back to you and see what you're doing. But that's not going to be the game. That's not the game plan for 2025. And I see that a lot of you are understanding that now. Okay. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. This is also why we got the material harvest in reverse. It's some things, see, there's Seven of Cups. It's some things that you need to get straight. It's some things that you still need to accomplish, that you need to check off your list. It's some financial things that you need to get back in order. For some of you, it could be catching up on your rent, excuse me, your mortgage. It could be Queen of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, it doesn't matter. Um, Getting your foundation back, which can be the income that you get or receive um, from your job, or for some of you, no job at all right now. And so you're more concentrating on, you know, not being homeless, you know, keeping your material harvest afloat, such as lights, water, food, um, material things, cutting back. Some of you are having to cut back on your material things, such as shopping right now. That's why I say in the future you will be remodeling or thinking about changing this or changing that, because your material harvest is going to change because of the eclipse, okay? And because of Rahu and Ketu changing in May. Yes? So it it has gotten you to this point now, but you're understanding that getting yourself to this point now, a new beginning has to begin, because you've been doing the work, you've been doing everything that you can. Um, you've been applying pressure to yourself. You've been looking out for yourself. You've been doing right by people. You've been controlling your patience. Um, and you know it's time and it's due for a win. Yes? So you know the wheel always turns. So you may be down at the bottom of the wheel, but the wheel is still turning. So at some point of time, your harvest will be back or even more than what it was. So we got Seven of Cups in reverse. This is you, to me, choosing on what not to take your attention away. And you now also see there, Eight of Pentacles. You're now also choosing on what to concentrate on, because you have already learned on what you have chose before or who you have chose before. You cannot let that distract you. I feel like if you allow this distraction to happen, it will it will bring you down. It will bring you down for the rest of the year. So I'm telling you ahead of time. The eclipse is happening for a reason. Allow it to take you into this new start. Um, for some people, it may be starting all over because of a huge loss. Can be also a house having to move out, the loss of a vehicle, like repossession. Like I said, for some people, a loss of a job, or not receiving the same amount of money off of a paycheck that you used to, because some people will have to transition into another type of job, right? So they're not going to be getting paid what they used to working at another place. So it is a decrease in some type of material harvest, but don't let that deter you, because the will see and understand that you're doing the work, and you're doing the work from the heart. Okay? You're not doing the work from confusement, from a cloudy judgment. Okay? Now, I understand that may not be all of you, but we still have a lot of people that are ranting and raving and and saying this and saying that, because they're coming and talking from a place of fear. You've never let any situation take you to a place of fear, especially if you're a person of faith, because your life depends on you. It should not depend on external circumstances. Yes? So long as you're able and bodied, your life and your world and your material world depends on you and you alone. Now, if you're a child, then that child depends on the parent. But if you're an adult, it's up to you to do Eight of Pentacles. So what if you have to change jobs and get something lesser? It's still money, it's still income. You get what I'm saying? Don't let superficialness of titles, job positions, and etc. create and make you who you are. You are who you are no matter where you go and no matter where you work. Yes? Because you give yourself the title here. You are your crown, whether you're a king or a queen. Don't rely on other people to crown you and make you feel like you're one person, okay, based in their eyes. But then when they don't want to crown you anymore, then how you going to feel then? Seven of Cups. You're going to feel dazed and confused and, oh, I don't know who I am anymore because everybody don't like me, and they were crowning me and praising me and everything, but now they wanted to take my crown away, my superficial title and my superficial job and my superficial office, and now I feel like I'm not the person anymore. Don't let superficiality create a false you. Okay? That's not for everybody, but I see that here. Eight of Pentacles. Yes, it is time for you to get back to work. Some of you literally, you will be finding or getting some type of response. Um, People went through a lot of resumes and chose you. So you will be getting a call for some type of job. So you will be getting back to work. I do see you that you are concentrated on one particular thing right now after accomplishing something else. So that can be a skill, a hobby, a literal job. It can be on the job training. It can be job skills. It can be education. Um, it also could be, like I said, applying for positions, whatever this Eight of Pentacles is. But you were patient. But I also see that you were running out of patience because it was getting so close where that a lot of your money was running very low, right? But something is going to come through at the spur of the moment and get you back to work. Okay. We got Scorpio. Why was I finna say Pisces? We got Scorpio energy. Now, if this is about a love relationship, like I said, this person is, after they didn't treat you very well, they didn't give you any type of commitment or relationship. Um, for some people, they even could have borrowed a lot of money from you or still any type of money, right? They could have came over your house, used your foundation, used you for your resources, you know. Didn't fulfill or give you the answers that you were looking for, but now they want to, like I said, try to come in and reinvest into you and your life. But I would be very careful, like I told you in the beginning. Okay. You do have judgment in reverse, and some of you will not answer the call to this particular situation. Hey, Tarot High Priestess, you came back. How are you? See, told you they wanted to reminisce. They feel nostalgia because they know they didn't put you in the Queen of Pentacles, King of Pentacles energy. Now, quickly, if you're a masculine and this Queen of Pentacles is coming out for you, this is you realizing that the partner, whether they're male or female, um, that you were thinking about or were trying to choose, you're wanting to rethink that now. Okay? You're wanting to rethink that now. You are out of patience because this person has not moved towards you, or this is your heart wanting to ask for another start with this particular divine feminine or masculine. Okay? Whatever you choose. And I'm talking to the masculines real quick because you didn't put the effort and create that firm foundation, which is coming together with this person. I admit or see that you were confused. You didn't know what to do, what to choose. You could have had multiple things that were taking your attention away, whether it was other people you were dating, your job, transitioning and moving, whatever it was, okay? Some of you masculines, you could have just been very dedicated at your job and trying to get promoted and add on extra shifts and make more money and things like that. So you wasn't really feeling pressured to achieve or to make a relationship with this person. But now you're feeling a lot more nostalgic. You want that feeling back. Okay. And, some of you are wanting to ask this person for another chance. You missed the friendship, the kinship, the friendly attitude or persona that this person was giving. Yeah, see there? And that you don't want any more conflicts and you don't want to fight. Now, divine feminines, you, you're not feeling pressured to work on this anymore. Like I said in the beginning, when this person come back your way or call you, whatever the case may be, you're going to be like, why you didn't try a little bit harder or try this a while ago, because divine feminines, I feel like you have, even financially and materially, have gotten to a point where your full concentration is needed. And for them to come back now or try to speak with you, even if this is a family member, it don't matter who or what this is, um, you cannot afford right now, with a Queen of Pentacles in reverse, to put any attention towards something that at one point of time you were feeling very pressured to do something about. But I feel that the judgment call was not reciprocated at the time that it needed to be, because that's why the judgment card came out. Okay. So, Five of Wands a lot of times can be internal conflicts. So, even if it is internal conflicts, um, you have been working on that. Whether you're masculine or feminine, you are working on internal conflicts, and also in the upright at one point of time it was a lot of external conflicts, because the Five of Wands can be other people. Okay, some of you got too many other people all up in your business. Not everybody, but it can be family, it can be friends. You telling co-workers what you got going on at your house. You know, you could be telling, people you live by, community, neighbors. You could be telling the person next to you, standing in line at the grocery store. Okay, whatever, because the Five of Wands can be other people, putting their 2 cents in, trying to tell you what to do, how to do it, and you're wanting to listen to them at the same time, fighting your own internal conflicts. But I see that you will be coming out of that. Okay, let's get one more. Yeah, coming out of Five of Cups. That's good. King of Cups also in reverse. No more disappointment. No more despair. No more feeling down. No more feeling isolated or wanting to keep yourself isolated. Coming out of this black cloak, which is a sense of depression and darkness. Okay. hmm And this Five of Wands, like I said, if it's external conflicts, it could be money issues, it can be foundation issues, it could be fights and arguments with people in your life. Um, Definitely could have been disagreements, um, a breakup, a separation, um, irritated, because patience is also in reverse. But like I said, this King of Cups energy, they don't have to be a Scorpio or a Pisces, um, but they definitely could have it as an ascendant, rising, and or moon in their chart. They could be a earth sign, but their emotions are like a King of Cups, okay? Especially in reverse, where that they were not very in tune with their feelings and emotions. They were not very expressive. Um, they hid their feelings and emotions. So you probably knew, for a lot of you, this person liked you, but they didn't want to own up to it. They kept trying to hide it, didn't want to fess up to it, didn't want to give you your crown, especially if we're talking about coming together, making a relationship, and doing the dating thing, right? Or even trying to get back together. So, out of all this row, you only have the Eight of Pentacles and the Six of Cups in the upright. Everything else is in reverse. hmm So, even if I'm just talking to you, Eight of Pentacles to the Six of Cups, this is you getting your own sense of kinship, getting your own sense of back into a new friendlier stage within yourself, right? Coming out of this Five of Cups in the upright energy. Let's see. Just gonna throw out a couple of these real quick. See their freedom. hmm Because only you can let yourself go out of any despair, any being upset, any sense of isolation, breaking yourself off from a friendship, love, relationship, or dating and or marriage, letting yourself go out of a job, or if you were let go out of a job, that's also surrender to it. Okay? Because even though a lot of people are being let go, how do they know that it's not a sign that it's time for them to move on? But you're fighting and challenging and cussing and fussing. How you know that that's not a new beginning? You know, people want to see everything as a despair, as a terrible moment. Oh, I have been hoodwinked. Oh, I have been um, hurt and devastated. I have been, I'm a victim. Everybody want to look at everything as a victimization. But how you know you're not being set free? How do you know actually what is going to go on in that company in the next couple of weeks, months, or years, and you're there? Don't look at everything that happened to you as a sense of victimization unless it is something that's very traumatizing, such as something that will harm you. Okay? And I do mean harm you, such as you're bleeding, you're having to go to the hospital, that type of victimization. Okay? Because some things can also be a sense of freedom if you allow it to be, because we don't ever know what other things are coming for our new chapters. Okay? We always talk about sometimes when you hold on to stuff that is no longer meant for you, when you're supposed to surrender and be free from it, it aligns you up for the things that are for you that's coming up. Okay? But you don't know it because you're trying to hold on to stuff that is no longer meant for you. And that can be in a lot of different areas. It can be in a lot of different areas. Career, love, unfortunately, marriage, dating somebody, hmm healing, and releasing. You see all this energy that's coming up, and it's because of the eclipse. Freedom, release, move. hmm Seven of Cups in reverse. Judgment in reverse. Bliss and happiness. I knew this was coming when we turned over the move and the new beginning. Like I said, you're about to start new chapters in your life, and it's got to start somewhere, right? Whether even if this is a mindset or the way you think, the way that you are keeping yourself entrapped or isolated, or a sense of despair, confusement, um, disillusion, um, can't make up your mind, don't know what to do, don't know what to choose, right? Whatever it is, because it may not be anything materially for you, it can just be a mindset. Okay? So you're about to release that mindset and still begin to write a new chapter. It doesn't matter. It could be a physical person. I'm sorry and an apology. Did something else turn over? No. One more. Oh, let's see. Safety and comfort. Yep. Like I said, if this is a person that is or want to try to come and apologize, like I called out with the Six of Cups, it's because remember I said they miss your kinship, they miss your friendly attitude, they miss talking to you, being around you, your energy is a sense of comfort for them. It was a safety net. You were a safety net, whether it was materially, whether it was for resources or money, whether it was for your um, conditioning, your feelings, your emotions, your love, your nurturing, your caring, your sense of how you're easily to surrender as a sense of freedom, or how you look like you feel free, you act free, you don't let things worry you. People pick up on a lot of that type of stuff like that, right? They also see your healing, your sense of releasing, the patience that you had, your heart chakra. All of that is connected to the Six of Cups. So, like I said, even if this is a person that they're being set free, or they will be being set free either from a relationship, something that was holding them back materially, or some type of resource, a marriage or relationship, a baby mama, a baby daddy, a job. Maybe they're being set free, okay, or they need to be set free and surrender that so that they can move on to new beginnings in their life. But like I said, whether it's them or you, if they still try and hold on to past Six of Cups things, people, and situations in their life, they're going to be left behind, because everybody is moving forward now, whether they're being forced to or whether they're doing it willingly, right? Because everything now is changing, whether it's resources, money, job, marriages, relationship, dating, school, education, training. It don't matter what it is. Everything is moving and transitioning for everybody. Okay? Even from a political standpoint, even from religion, there's all type of stuff happening. But you got to know how to surrender in something. Everything doesn't require a fight. Yes? If this is this person, their bliss, happiness is to finally say that they're sorry, or to acknowledge that they're sorry, and go toward their heart, what is their safety and their comfort. I mean, I know it's you, but for some of you, I don't quite sure or know, depending on you, if you're going to make a judgment call on this. Some of you have already surrendered and letting it go on about its way. Okay. Some of you may even be saying, hey, I'm sorry, but my bliss, my happiness, my healing, and my freedom, I understand that that is my level of comfort, and I need to stay in that. I need to keep it, and I need to move on. Fool card. Because it's a 50-50 chance. Some of you will allow it to come back, and some of you won't. See, soon as I said that, second chance is in reverse. Some of you will allow it to come back, and some of you won't. Okay? What is this freedom? I'm going to end it with the Oracle card. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. It was a huge accident yesterday, so I got home about 2 hours late than I usually do. So by the time I got myself together after work, it was just too late. So that's why I didn't have a reading yesterday. We got party and having fun. You see that? I was clarifying freedom and surrender. You don't necessarily have to start to go out and party, but your party is what makes you, or what you make your party. Okay? Your party can be dedication to work, building your money, your finances, changing your home, remodeling your home, moving, um, getting yourself back out there to date. Okay? Being outside more, accepting more invitations now than you usually did or was doing. Um, Also, you're a party within yourself. You don't necessarily have to have somebody. And that's good that you also are finding it out, acknowledging it, remembering it, right? But also breaking yourself off from this situation finally, you're also seeing that now you have the freedom to have fun. Okay, and build your life now according to what you want, how you want it, when you want it, and also being accessible to other people. Yes, so that you can meet and have a different level of fun. Now, let me find an oracle card and we're going to end this. Also, remember, like I told you, that K2 is moving into Leo. So, everybody's dating life is about to change. It sure is. All right, let's end it. Now, before I put the oracle card, if this is your person, of somebody you're thinking about, their particular situation is that they need to surrender from having too much fun and partying, being a party animal, dating this person, dating that person, drinking, smoking, being out, just their way of life, the way that they act, the way that they think. So, this is what they're going to need to heal and release in order for bliss, happiness, comfort, love, relationship, and possible marriage to happen for them in the good way. Because they can still move on and do this and marry somebody other than you, right? But it's not going to be a bliss marriage because they are still this type of mentality. Okay? So, source, the universe is trying to heal this person, okay, to get them to a better sense of freedom. All right. Okay, so we've been having this to come out a lot lately. Today it is coming in the reverse. So, like I said, coming out of confusion, conflicts, disagreements, disappointment, depression, a gray area, clouds, raining, um, and moving into the color. hmm So, somebody here is stuck though, because the card is a transition, right? But since it popped in reverse, somebody is stuck in the clouded world. That's how I'm reading that for right now. And I don't feel that it's you, you know. And I don't like to have to speak of your other person or people. And this can be a child, it can be a family member, a brother, a sister, a best friend. Don't have to be a lover. But somebody is stuck in anxiety, confusion. Um, and it also can be literally, right? They can be stuck in some type of financial situation where that they feel they can't have no life because they have to keep giving, doing so much for people in their life that they're really not attached to. But just say maybe they have a child with somebody else. So that child, mother, okay, is still using them for everything because they don't want them to move on and to meet somebody new, to get married. Because a lot of that stuff happen a lot of times too, right? But she is dating other people, but makes it very hard for the baby daddy or the ex-husband to move on with their life, okay, because they don't want them to have happiness and bliss. But what I have sometimes noticed that when when the luckily if the masculine is doing right by the child, okay, and he is able to move on and have a prosperous and a very decent life and a very Queen of Pentacles, High Priestess, Empress energy, a lot of times it helps the masculine to see what's right and to do even better and to actually help to take care of the other child and children even much more better because now the masculine is actually happy. Okay, now that is not for every situation, but that is the Empress job to say, hey, we're together, we're married now, or we're in a relationship, but I still want you to do what you need to do for your child. I want you to do extra. Okay. And the Empress is going to keep that safety and comfort. And I mean a true Empress. Okay. Not a gold digger. Like, hey, it's only me, me, me. Don't do nothing for your child. Don't acknowledge the baby mama no more. No, those are not Empress energy. Okay. Angel of gratitude. And one more. Angel of belief. So if you see up at the top, we got mindfulness, we got perspective, we got forgiveness, abundance. See, this is what I was just talking about: abundance, gratitude, selfless, purpose. This is what either you or both people or whoever, right? This is the mindset. This is the new beginning. This is the acknowledgement. This is the transition that we should, as a collective, be moving into, in between worlds, transitioning into gratitude. Okay. Bottom of the deck, yeah, all that glitters, because everything that glitters is not gold, and some of us are still learning the hard way. Bottom of this deck is divine feminine in reverse, so it will be a separation or a loss for the masculine and divine feminines. Some of you will be officially surrendering and getting your freedom from somebody you're dating, somebody you were dealing with, a marriage or whatever. This is also your transition of getting yourself back into the Queen of Pentacles and the Empress energy in the upright. But it will take this start of the eclipse. Okay? So, all right. So that's today's reading. Thank y'all so much for participating. Um, I will figure out what readings we need to do next, which is probably the Mercury retrograde, and then we'll move into the eclipse reading. Okay? So, thank y'all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.